Chairs used to be simple. I remember back in my day when I was playing Rise of the Triad or the original Warcraft, I used to park my butt on one of these guys, and that was perfectly acceptable. In fact, I broke more than one of them by just leaning backwards on it and having my full body weight supported on just one or two legs, causing them to suddenly snap while I went crashing to the floor and my brother laughed at me. But no worries, just go out to the patio and grab another one. These days, computer gaming chairs have received some serious upgrades from when I was a kid. They've actually become big business with significant R&D weight behind their development and scientific studies driving advancements in comfort and ergonomics. Today, we're taking a look at three of the best out there from DX Racer, Vertagear, and Noblechairs. What I'm going to do in this video is compare several aspects of each chair in an attempt to determine an overall best for your butt winner. Now keep in mind that of course my experience, preference, and evaluation may be different from yours. And although it's difficult to do this with chairs you generally have to order online, I would definitely recommend testing these out for yourself before buying one if you can, as they all come with a holy crap, this is expensive price tag, and you don't really want to screw that up if you can avoid it. I'll run through the feature set of each of our testers today and then rate them all in the following categories, with the best in each category receiving a 3 and the worst in the category receiving a 1. I'll discuss price, materials, build quality, features, design, and comfort. So let's start off by looking at the chair that I've owned for the longest period of time, the DX Racer OH/CBJ 120/N. Now, DX Racer has clearly redirected their R&D dollars from the team that comes up with catchy names to the team that posts on Twitter about esports, because I had no idea what the actual name of this chair was, and I had to look it up. This specific model isn't available any longer, but it's been replaced with an almost identical looking product with a similarly awful name, the OH/CE 120/NC. It can support up to 300 pounds and has a lifetime warranty on anything except the accessories. You may have spotted this chair in many of my videos over the past few years, as whenever I'm filming in my office, I'm probably sitting right here, and it has the unmistakable DX Racer logo branding over the shoulders. The construction is much wider and less racing seat inspired than many chairs on the market, and I purposefully chose this all-black Office Series offering instead of the more crazy designs they have that you can get in neon green, orange, and pink. Although of course this chair is by now broken in, even when it was new I remember the seat cushion being much softer than what I'm experiencing on the Vertagear and Noblechairs. The headrest is wide, but doesn't protrude all that far, and it doesn't come with a separate head pillow. So I've rarely found myself resting my head back on it as it kind of cranes my neck backwards. It does come with a lumbar support which attaches to the chair with suspender-like elastic bands, but unfortunately I've lost it over the years. As with all of these chairs, you can recline it almost completely flat, which if you've ever tried it, is actually a terrifying experience, and I feel like I'm going to topple over backwards every single time. I'm not sure who these people are who enjoy gaming while lying down and fearing for their life, but they must be out there because every chair now does this. The armrests only have 2 different adjustment directions, up, down, and pivot, which I find to be a little disappointing as they lack forward, backward, and in, out. Hey guys, really quickly, I'm sitting here editing this chair video right now, and I'm sitting in the DX Racer, and I don't know what I was thinking when I was making this video, but the arms actually do go front to back, so sorry about that. Of course, you can adjust the height of the chair using the gas shock, and you can also lock the rocking motion at any point along the 14-degree tilt. The base of the chair has plastic casters fastened to a metal frame with gloss plastic decorative overlays. Regarding comfort, which again is subjective, I still think this is the best feeling overall chair. I'm not rocketing down the Autobahn here, so I don't need super tight side bolsters to keep me in place, and I also don't require a bottom cushion that hugs me tightly in case I want to reposition myself a little bit. I am a little worried that the seat is getting pretty soft, although it hasn't gotten to the point where it no longer rebounds, and who knows, maybe it never will. The leather is soft and durable, and I've had no issues at all so far, fingers crossed. Let's move on to the PL6000. Slightly less obnoxiously named, I got this chair sent over by the good folks at Vertagear a couple of months ago, and in the interest of trying to get a real feel for it, it replaced my DX Racer for about 3 weeks. Evaluating a chair after sitting in it once or twice is difficult, so I tried to give it a fair shake. As a side note, I did something very similar with the Noblechairs, using it for about 3 weeks after getting it in January. The PL6000 is the big boy chair in the Vertagear lineup, with a weight capacity of 440 pounds. It's also the tallest chair here, even when the shock is at its lowest setting, and that's actually because the 5-spoke aluminum base is not flat. It has an upward angle to the legs that increases the height by an inch or two. I really didn't think anything of this until I tried to slide the chair under my desk, and it just straight up wouldn't fit. Now, I do have a non-standard desk, as it's something I built out of countertops, but it's interesting that I didn't have this issue with either of the other chairs. The warranty on the PL6000 varies depending on which part you're talking about. The structural frame has a 10-year warranty, while you only get 2 years on everything else. The styling of the PL6000 is still relatively subdued, and the black-white version that they sent over looks really sharp. You can of course get this in other color combos or just black on black if you need it for an office setting. The material is a high quality perforated PVC leather, which is better for allowing the chair to breathe and can help reduce sweat during extended sessions, although in practice I didn't really notice much of a difference in that aspect. Included in the box is an adjustable lumbar support and a head pillow, which makes up for the lack of cushion up top. The seat foam arrived very stiff, but quickly broke into a very comfortable point after about the first week. It's still firmer than the DX Racer, and from my understanding, it will likely stay this way. Looking at the ergonomics of the seat and sides, Vertagear did go a little boy racer here, with both side and thigh bolsters that restrict lateral movement. They aren't overly exaggerated though, and I still found the natural positioning comfortable, although wider individuals may have a little bit of an issue. Given that the chair is made for people exceeding 400 pounds, I wouldn't imagine that those folks would appreciate being wedged between the bolsters. The arms have a much better range of motion than what we found on the DX Racer, with 4-way adjustments available that include up, down, in, out, forward, backward, and pivot. You also get this rotary knob down here that allows you to adjust the recline tension, which I found to be awesome. You can set it so that it flies backwards or takes a good amount of pressure, so I was able to dial in exactly how I wanted the chair to behave. The construction feels a bit more premium than the DX Racer, with color-accented casters and metal spokes, but I did have a problem with the unit as it arrived. The spokes came a little beat up actually, with paint gouged out at several points, and the base unit that controls the gas shock wasn't functional, meaning that I couldn't make the chair go up and down. I don't know what caused this, as the box it came in was filthy from shipping, but wasn't damaged at all. But to Vertagear's credit, they shipped me right out another base unit, and I've had no problems with this one. The last chair in our mini roundup might be the one that you're the least familiar with. Noblechairs is a German company, and I met Alex, their business development manager, at CES this year. He told me they're trying to expand their North American footprint, and was eager to get me over the Icon, their newest premium offering. It has a weight rating of 150 kilograms or 330 pounds, but carries the shortest warranty here at 2 years for all parts. But I have to say, the Icon has, without question, the most premium look and feel and the highest quality construction that I've seen in any gaming chair. To start off, when I took it out of the package and got it all assembled, I was blown away by the quality and feel of the perforated, red-stitched vegan leather. You also get cool aesthetic touches like the chrome-looking arm metal, I guess you call it, and the Noble badge attached to the backrest. The 5-spoke base is completely flat, and the overall height of the chair felt just right for my seating situation. Just keep in mind though that this is the narrowest chair in our test today, and it even has some slight bolstering as well. For most average humans, this isn't an issue at all, but as with Vertagear, broader folks should take note. The premium materials continue on the inside of the chair, where Noble has used what they call cold foam to support you while sitting. According to them, the cold foam is a much denser material than what's used by other companies, meaning that it's much more durable and much less prone to forming permanent indents or soft spots. I can certainly confirm that it feels denser and as a result is firm out of the box and just as firm after 3 weeks of sitting on it for 10 hours a day. I couldn't help but wish that it would have broken in just a little bit, as the seating surface felt just a bit too hard for my apparently sensitive backside. The armrests are also the hardest of the 3 chairs, and although they are made of foam as well, there's really not much give to them at all, so your elbows might get a little cranky. To make your stay a little more comfortable, Noble does include the softest and by far most comfortable head cushion, along with lumbar support. They also have the best assembly directions that come in a laminated folder. As far as motion goes, it's basically the same as Vertagear, and you can rock, recline, and swivel to your heart's content. The arm motion is also the same with 4-way adjustment. So which one of these is best? Well, let's give them some scores and find out. For price, the DX Racer comes in at $400 versus $440 for the Vertagear and $455 for the Noble. Regarding materials, Noble easily takes the crown here, followed by Vertagear and then DX Racer. Build quality also goes in the same order. Feature-wise, Vertagear comes out on top, followed by Noble and then DX Racer. On the design front, I think the Noble chair looks the best, followed by Vertagear and then DX Racer. However, this is highly subjective, of course, and to be honest, I do like all of these designs. And now, probably the most important category, comfort. For me, DX Racer wins this one pretty easily, followed by Vertagear and then Noble. So our overall scores see the Vertagear and Noble chairs in a virtual dead heat at 13 apiece, with the DX Racer lagging behind with only 10 points. To break the tie, I think I'd give more weight to the comfort score than the others. And as a result, I'm going to crown the Vertagear PL6000 the winner of this comparison. Do you agree? Which chair do you guys prefer? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, don't forget to get subscribed to the channel, and as always, thanks for watching.